Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to the global monthly video hop for May. I'm super excited to be sharing with you some new products from the INKY catalogue, which is now available. I'm going to be working with the beautiful Gallery Suite collection. You can find that in the catalogue pages 52 to 57. This is actually a fairly large suite, and I actually really love it. Now the video hop this month is focusing on the whole INKY catalogue, so you're going to see a few different products that we'll be using, and maybe a few of the products in this suite as well, because I think this is going to be a very popular suite. So this is a large suite with two different bundles. There's an embossing folder, embellishments, ribbon, and beautiful DSP. It comes in a 6x6 pack. And I'm going to go through each of the products to share with you as well. So the first bundle is the beautiful motifs stamp set and dies. Now it's a photopolymer stamp set, and the dies are really fun. There is 5 dies in the pack. 3 of the dies actually don't cut out the whole image, and I'll show you what I mean here. You can see them on the catalogue, but here is what they cut out. So it's like a partial die cutting. You can bring your scissors in and snip away the rest of it, but these are really great for popping on both your cards in the background, and you can use your dimensionals to pop pieces up. You can also use them as photo holders in your scrapbooking. And there's some great little die cuts in that one as well. The second bundle in this suite is called Gallery Blooms. Again, another photopolymer stamp set, and the dies, I fell in love with these dies as soon as I saw it. There is a frame here. Now it cuts out 2 frames and then the inner square or inner rectangle as well. So you can get 3 frames out of that one die, and then there's tons of little intricate leaves and flowers as well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to bring from the suite is the embossing folder. Now this is the Damask Designs embossing folder, and I hope I'm saying that right. Damask, you know what I mean anyway. So that is a normal embossing folder, a regular embossing folder, and then we have these beautiful pressed flower motifs, which are actually quite heavy. They've got the metallic look, and they're super pretty, and you will not believe how heavy they are. And then we have the basic beige 3/8 inch classic ribbon, which we're going to use on our card as well, just for a little bit of extra embellishing on the front. Okay, and look at this beautiful DSP. Now this DSP is called Beautiful Gallery 6x6, and I love it. I think there is so many pretty background papers in this, and then you've got some great little designs on the other side. I'm going to go through each one that's in the pack. Now I have seen some demonstrators have just popped these into a photo album or photo frame, sorry, and absolutely beautiful to use for home decor. It's very pretty. So as you can see, I love that page. There's also one other that I think is absolutely gorgeous. There's a couple that are scenes. Oh, there you go. So we have black and white scenes as well. I think there's 2 black and white scenes from memory, and then we've got like some beach scenes, some cottage themed scenes, you know, paddocks, whatever. Just really pretty. And so that's a great little pack of paper. I'm just trying to think. No, I'm not sure. 48 sheets, I believe, in that set. And then what's really great is because there's so many different pages in the catalogue, there's lots and lots of samples as well. So going in and having a look, say page 56, you've got some great home decor pieces, some cards. Page 57, you've got more cards. You've got lots and lots of different designs and ideas in that catalogue. So make sure you have a look at the catalogue when you're going through and get some ideas for some of the products that we'll be using. I love that one as well. I think that would look so beautiful in a frame as well. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm actually using the flowers in little pot there for the front of the card. So also with our card, we're going to need some Mossy Meadow cardstock, and these nested essential dies. So I'm using the these ones here. I'm showing rounded square, maybe the largest and the second largest there. I also have some cardstock in Mossy Meadow and Basic Beige. The card front is 10 inches by 5 inches, and we just scored it at 5 inches to get the card base. Then we have a piece of Basic Beige for the front of the card, and for the front that is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and the DSP, which we're going to cut down, is 4 5/8 by 4 5/8, and I've pre-die cut from that largest and second largest rounded square or rounded rectangle. We need 4 of the large Mossy Meadow and 4 of the second largest in Basic Beige. And also, just quickly, on top of that, we also have a strip of A4 size by, I think it's 2 inches. So just the length of an A4 piece by 2 inches. But you can pretty much use any size, you know, up to like as long as it's over 10 inches. So for the card front, I'm actually going to run it through twice and have my card base completely embossed, and I think this gives a really elegant feature. Because we're covering the front of the card up with the beautiful DSP, I really wanted to highlight that beautiful embossing on the inside, so that was a great way of doing it. And because I wanted to fit as much of this beautiful pot of flowers in, I'm going to just cut around to measure. That DSP measures 4 5/8 by 4 5/8, and I've still got a good amount of the pot and the flowers all together, and we're just going to line those two up and adhere it to the front of the card. Now I'm going to be using my Seal Plus adhesive. I've sort of worked out how to use it, but then I do have some struggles with this card as well. So I really thought that I'd finally worked it out. Maybe I haven't, maybe I'm still too heavy-handed, but we'll get through it anyway. And we're just adding the 2 layers together with the Seal Plus, and we're going to add it to the front of the card. So we're actually going to do the front of the card first, and then we'll work the inside feature as well. So once we have that on our card front, again, it's the whole card base has been embossed with that beautiful damask embossing folder. I'm just going to take a strip of that Basic Beige cardstock, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment with Mossy Meadow ink, and I've gone with Thinking of You. Now that stamp set, there's 2 stamps in the bundle, only one has sentiment, so I've gone with the Thinking of You with both cards, but I do swap the inside sentiment for this second card that we're creating. So one has the I'm here for you always, and then I've switched it for You've been on my mind for the inside. So taking that beautiful Basic Beige ribbon, I'm just creating a little bow, and this really does make such easy work with the bow. Very, very easy, condenses down lovely. And I'm just going to grab a mini glue dot here and add that to the center of the sentiment piece. And then I'm going to come in with dimensionals and add just some dimensionals on either side to pop the sentiment piece up. And then we're going to add 3 of those beautiful embellishments from that suite as well. And honestly, this is the quickest and easiest front of my card ever. The wow is on the inside, but I really wanted the wow to be on the outside as well. You know, this is a beautiful piece of DSP, and we've got some really nice embellishments there as well, but certainly stunning, and even better when you open the card up. So while we're finishing off the front of the card, let me talk a little bit about the Global Monthly Video Hop. So each month we get together with a group of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. We have a theme each month, and we create and share with everyone, and it's a video hop, so you get to come and see lots of inspiration from a lot of different people. And I really hope that you'll enjoy heading on with the video hop by looking at the links in the description of this video. So I've taken my strip of Mossy Meadow cardstock. It's 2 inches by the whole length of the A4 piece, and all I've done is I've folded it in half and then folded them into quarters. So folded the second ends to that middle mark, so it's effectively folded into 4s. And then our basic beige pieces, very close to Very Vanilla but not quite. I've stamped I think they're peonies to 2 of the pieces, and then on one I'm stamping the sentiment, and then we're going to use this really great border stamp all the way around, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of masking there for the sentiment piece, which I'm just going to bring in just a couple of strips of little paper and mask that off. And then the last one I have just stamped the base, and that's where we can write our sentiment and any information on the card that we would like. And we're going to just add these together to our Mossy Meadow pieces as well. So if you're actually loving any of this card, maybe you would like to purchase this suite, you can certainly purchase it if you're in Australia and you would like to order through me. I would love it if you did, because I've got some great specials for my customers each month with a free gift. And I do like to spoil my customers, so if that interests you, there is a link to my online store in the video. Just go on down and you can purchase it there. If you're outside of Australia and you don't already have a demonstrator that you're working with, reach out to me, because I've got friends all around the world that I can recommend you to as well. So if you're in the market for some Stampin' Up goodies and you don't already have a demonstrator, please reach out and I can help you with that as well. And I thought I would just add a little bit more colour to those peony stamped images. I've just taken my water marker and added, or water painter, sorry it is, and coloured in those leaves just to give it that little bit of extra special bit of colour there as well. So here I'm struggling with my Seal Plus. I'm going to bring in my trusty Terran tape and add it to the strip here. Now it goes valley, mountain, valley when you're looking at it, and place your first one on in the middle, and then I'll show you how we're going to create so they all line up together. It's so easy to do, but just makes it so much easier for you if they all line up as well. So let's take the backings off this one, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my second piece on top of the first one and then close it down. We're going to do that with all 4. Now if you're enjoying this video, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up, if you left me a comment. If you haven't hit subscribe either, please do that as well. I've got videos coming out on a fairly regular basis. I will admit it's not quite as regular as it used to be, but yeah, I've still got videos coming, so please hit that subscribe and maybe that notification bell and enjoy some of the future videos that I've coming out. I've also got over 1,000 videos here on YouTube, so if you're new to my channel, there is lots and lots of inspiration on this channel as well. Okay, to put this in, all I've done is added some Terran tape to each edge, popped it in and closed the card up, and while it's all sitting flat, this is the best way of doing it. You just close the card back up and it sits in place. It's going to open and close perfectly, and that's just the easiest way to do it. And there we have it. What a stunning card, something so simple, very, very elegant and really easy to do, and it really packs a punch. So I love how this has turned out. Don't forget, this is just one of the videos in this month's Global Monthly Video Hop using the beautiful gallery suite, so check that out in your catalogue. And yeah, if you would live in Australia and you would like a catalogue, let me know. I send it out to all my customers, so by placing an order in my online store, I will be able to send you out a catalogue. Yeah, alright, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you've enjoyed my card. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, and leave a comment if you would like as well. Alright everyone, thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me today. I'll see you all really soon. Bye bye.